to the channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. For those of you who are returning, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. So, let's get into your messages. Find out what messages are bringing clarity, insight, and guidance for you today. Divine Creator Source, Infinite Intelligence, Ancestors, for our highest evolving and elevation. Thank you for this time of communion. What are the messages? What is the guidance? The clarity and the insight that you have for us today? Whoa. What messages do you have for the collective? Is there anything else? What messages do you have for the collective? Okay. We have Sweeping Sister Willow and the 10 Sisters of Light. Something about sisters, something about family. 3133, 3331, 3331. You may want to look those numbers up. Sisters of the Sweeping Willow and the 10 Sisters. Sisters of Light. So let's get go a little deeper. Why is this? There's something bringing stability. Some of you are sweeping things out of your life. Maybe sisters, maybe some you consider family. Clarify Sweeping Sisters of the Willow, card number 31. Sweeping Sisters of the Willow. Oh, you got it upside down. You see, it's upside down, so I'm going to turn these right side up. Yeah, turn them both right side up. Next time, pick your deck up the right way. So, with the Sweeping Sisters of the Willow, we have the Empress card here. So, some of you are nurturing yourself and not accepting certain offers. You're wanting to create more stability in your life when it comes to your energy. Many of you may be in this essence of forgiveness. It's like, I'm also getting, even though you're forgiving, you still, it doesn't mean, so take it as it resonates. For some of you, you're forgiving of others. You've already done the forgiveness. You know that forgiveness is for you, not so much the other person. But even in the essence of giving the other person peace, if it's of importance to them. But the forgiveness is about you not being tied to anger, resentment, feeling stressed, constantly playing things over and over. No, you're forgiving yourself as well for mistakes that you've made. It's like, you did it, right? Whatever. What did you learn from it? And those people that even made mistakes against you, forgive themselves and move forward. It doesn't mean that I still want you in my energy. It doesn't mean that I still want to call you a friend, a sister, family. We may always be family, but that doesn't mean that you're in my inner circle. I'm going to love you from afar. I forgive you, and I love you from afar. That's what I'm getting with this. But with this Sweeping Sister Willow, it is about the healing information of forgiveness and releasing the old pain. Forgiveness in this aspect is a way of raising your vibration by shedding these old energies that drain you. old energies that can prevent you from having all of your power available to you. See, that's what that forgiveness is about. You don't want to waste your energy on resentment or get back. I want to get my lick back. Like, bruh, we're not in elementary school. At least not if you're tuning into this channel. And it's like you're taking the higher road. And you're just moving away from it because you got, I'm hearing, bigger fish to fry. You got other things to take care of, baby. So you need that energy. You don't have energy to waste on whoever, whatever. It's the past for a lot of you. Now, some of these energies are coming back, wanting after the forgiveness, like, oh, you forgave me. Ooh, you even said, you still love me. And they're like, okay, so it's all good. We're cool. It's great, right? Yay, us. And you're like, no, because I can't unsee what I've seen. And for many of you, you've seen with your spiritual eye. So for some of you, this is past life stuff. It's like you're not taking it with you anymore. You're not carrying the weight of this burden. So yes, I can forgive you. Yes, I do forgive you. And I forgive myself as well. But I'm clearing that space that I held in my heart for you, because I don't need my heart to be weighed down, thinking, wondering, when is the next time you'll want to stab me in my back with your words, with your actions, with your thoughts. So thank you that you've forgiven me, I've forgiven you, but I don't hold that space for you. And that's okay too. And you should do the same for yourself as well. And that's how you dissipate unwarranted energy. You alchemize it and turn it into clearing that space so that it can be filled with more positivity, more light, more laughter, more joy, more love. That's for someone. Many of you are in the process of forgiving others, and that you also need to remember, as I said, to forgive yourself. We're in this, having this human experience as a spiritual being, and we are all needing to learn and grow. So you don't have to be perfect. None of us are. And sometimes it is in forgiving ourselves that we become most able to forgive others. Suffer less from harsh judgments which do not feel good. They're not good for your heart, and they're not good as they drain your soul's energy. Instead, experience more kindness, more nurturing. Forgiveness is a very, very spiritual practice. So some of you may feel like you need to forgive an empress, or there's an empress in your energy that is forgiving of you and or others. Tapping into this very powerful spiritual practice that helps us to disconnect energetically from people, places, situations, and even memories. And even memories that can drain your power from the present moment and slow down your spiritual growth and the physical manifestation of your heart's desires and your soul's purpose. Nurture yourself, care for yourself, give yourself the compassion of forgiving yourself, because you came to have this human experience. And that's going to come with some hurt, some disappointment, some shame, some guilt, some gossip, some memories that constantly want to replay themselves. Forgive yourself. It came for the spiritual growth. And it's okay to not take certain offers, and even forgive yourself for offers that you may have wanted to take, but it just didn't resonate. For whatever reason, you used the wisdom you had in that moment to make the best decisions for you. And that's nothing to feel bad about, guilty about, to hold any guilt or shame over. Take it as it resonates. This is for a multitude of people. Whatever memories, thoughts, situation, people, places that you're holding in your heart, it's time to lighten the heart. It says, for the scales of my eye, the heart needs to be as light as a feather. And that starts in the energy, in the essence of forgiveness. Why is this 10 sisters here? I'm getting this energy that 10 sisters, right? Each one of your sisters, the ones who you call soul family, the ones that you can connect with, help to pull one of those swords out. Each one of them pulled. I'm seeing a 10 of swords. And it's like you have soul family that is removing one of those swords, all 10 of them, out of your back so that you can heal, forgive, be nourished, be cared for. So that more light can be infused into those places where you were seeping out energy because of the hurt, because of the despair, because of the pain, because of the negativity, because of the shame, because of the guilt, because of the gossip, because of the lies. Whatever those 10 swords are. 10 sisters of light. Each one pulled a sword out and put its opposite there. So if it was people pleasing, they pulled that one out and gave you self-love. If it was shame, they pulled that one out and told you, infuse it with light to honor yourself. Whatever your 10 swords are. Tell us about this 10 Sisters of Light, card number 33. And 33 is a master number as well. 33. 10 Sisters of Light. Why is this energy here? Clarify the 10 Sisters of Light. Okay. We have the 2 of Wands and the 8 of Swords coming out. We also have the Moon, and actually these came out first. The Moon and the Moon and the 7 of Swords. So it's like some of you were not clear about who was for you, who was taking from you, who was trying to be strategic and so that they can get not just 7 swords but 10 swords in your back. It's like, even though you were setting intentions and making plans, some wanted you bound up so you couldn't make these plans, so that you weren't aware, so that you weren't connected to your intuition. And with this 10 Sisters of Light, this is about, oh wait, we had one more here. Yeah, in the past. The 6 of Cups. So it's the Moon, the 7 of Swords, the 2 of Wands, and the 8 of Swords with the 6 of Cups. People you cared for in the past, whether this is recent past or past life. Those that you had intentions to move forward with were the same ones that were being sneaky and strategic, being unclear about their motives, wanting you to feel bound up. But these 10 sisters came in as they spoke and connected with your higher self to integrate more wisdom. The light is about the wisdom. The wisdom, as you've come into all of these experiences, even from past lifetimes, so that there was nothing lost. That's what I said with this 10 sisters. It's like where the sword was when it was pulled out by one of your 10 sisters. spiritually, I'm getting for many of you. And it doesn't, I'm getting, it's just feminine energy, like divine feminine energy, where it's that nurturing, where it's that care, that compassion, right? It was like they healed it so that nothing was lost, and filled it with more wisdom, infused it with light. So going through this process of spiritual integration at a soul level, it's like your skills and your abilities are growing. You may hardly even recognize consciously that your abilities have increased, but they will become more obvious to you. You may find that you know things from different traditions that you have no recollection, that you don't even remember that you knew. Things you never even learned in this physical world, you're going to be able to tap into that wisdom. 10 sisters, all having different integrations of the process of wisdom for you, connecting with you spiritually for many of you. Be patient. Be open and be trusting of this journey. You may feel strangely drawn to start studying different healing arts or martial arts or anything that feels like your heart is being called towards it. For many of you, this is a very intense time of spiritual growth. As you move in this energy of forgiveness, as more light is being infused into you, be prepared to grow and shine. Releasing pain, especially from your heart chakra and anywhere else in your body or energy field you intuitively feel to do so. From this space, create. The soul light will shine. Be prepared to grow and shine. And the light of incarnations past, including talents, including skills, including different abilities, are developing. And they shall shine through you. This is about the guidance that is coming forth for you in this life at the present. There may be some past life pattern or contract that has been strongly operating in your life for many of you. And it's not that this contract is either good or bad, but it was here to help you grow, either in a supportive way or in a way that is very challenging for you to become stronger. For those of you who have this past life contract that's arising in the form, it may come in the form of a teacher, of a relationship, or teaching, like you receiving the lesson. But this past life challenge may resolve itself by you receiving the teaching or letting go of a relationship or accepting a new relationship. Letting go of certain philosophies or teachings so that you can expand your awareness with a different teaching that helps you access the wisdom that you need for your growth at this particular phase of your journey. This may feel very different to what you needed some years or even some months ago, but that's fine. Because it's up to you to trust your heart, and discern what feels true to you. Remember, you are one being with the eternal source, and that beings, ascended masters, have many faces. Just like the 10 sisters of light here. This is what that looks like. Just like the 10 sisters of light, you also have various skills, talents, and you can enjoy allowing the process of their return to you now, and the integration and the healing of past life patterns and trauma to merge into a new expression. So be prepared to grow and shine. Be prepared to grow and shine your light. Be prepared to grow and shine. So that has been today's message. I want to thank you guys for joining me on this voyage of forgiveness towards growing and shining, because I always say shoot for the moon. And even if you miss, you are still amongst the stars. And to always, what do we say? Always, always let your light shine bright. Thank you for joining me, Tonae Star, here with Tonae Star Enterprises. And yes, your likes, shares, and subscribes are always, and your comments are always greatly appreciated. Thank you for joining me.